I think we need is just growing leaps and bounds. And I was in the public and I talked to a few people about just some of the things that go on in our politics with our council, and being West Side and East Side. It's very prevalent at in the council. And I grew up on the West Side, but I moved to the East Side. So I'm a little bit of both. So my roots are in West Side, and where I'm living is the East Side. Okay, and so I don't really have. I like to look at the city as a whole, but with us putting people into city council and allowing the same people to run over and over and over again. And mind you, most of the people in city council right now have always come from the West Side, because the East Side is very, very new. We have a lot of different things coming on in our city, and with something like this, I think that if we go retroactive, it could change a lot of things in our city and our council, because I think that if we don't have the same people coming in all the time, we could get some new ideas, fresh ideas, and maybe the East Side or the West Side that takes in the whole account of the entire community will have a chance to step up to the plate. Because seriously, if we limit these people from being career politicians, other people, knock on wood, will hope and step up to the plate and say, I would like to put my 2 cents in. Because I hear a lot, I'm out in the public and I hear a lot of people saying this or that, but they say, it's an old boys club, it's the same people, and you can't get in, and nobody, because they can always get reelected because of the incumbency thing.
We can see, I think you don't even need to go very far to see that. I think if you step outside and go toward the city council chambers and take a little right after the bathrooms, and you look at all the pictures of all the council members over since almost the very beginning, for the first, well actually up until today, you see the same faces over and over and over again. I mean, it's almost like, you get to see some of them from being very young to being a lot older.
So I'm not saying,
it's a historical,
yeah.
I mean, you see the same people over and over and over again.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think that anyone that we're trying to disrespect whatsoever history or knowledge or expertise that an older person might have, because I think every one of us respects our parents, respects our elders, and respects knowledge and historic people that have the background. But at the same time, do we want to stay stagnant? And I know that's a large word, but at the same time, I think what you're saying with the incumbency and everything, we really need to think if we want it to go back to retro. That's me. Somebody's.
So am I hearing that you're supporting of going with the retroactive language?
Yes, I am. I think that the politicians that are in there now, I think it will allow them to have another term if they choose to. And that will get Chula Vista used to this new way of just having them in for 8 years. Because I think everybody on the city council is very well liked.
At least right now.
What's that? Okay, well, kind of, okay? I have to say that.
Said so far.
I have to say that. I know. Don't get me started, but okay, I have to say that. That's a political thing, right?
I think we could do, if what I'm hearing is correct, we could send 2 options to the council, one retroactive and one not retroactive, but term limits nonetheless.
Right.